We must tell Storn what we have seen. You see that green light? That comes from the Windstone. Where are my people? The village is just ahead. Storn has used his magic to raise a barrier around it, protecting the few of us left. That the barrier is still there is a good sign. Father, I have returned. There is yet hope.
Freya! What? News do you bring? Is there a way to free our people?
No, but I have brought someone who has seen things. He has confirmed that Mirak is indeed behind the suffering of our people.
I feared that it would be so.
But how is that possible? After all this time?
I fear there is too much we do not yet know.
Please, tell Storm what has happened.
We must look to the All-Maker. So you have seen things, yes? Really? The legends speak of that. They speak. It means if you could go to this place, then perhaps you are connected with... I am... But our time... You must go to Sa... You may be able to break the hold on our people there.
you for your help. We will meet again soon.
I will strike like a hawk.
If anyone can help us now, it is you.
You have prevailed. So it is. If you have relieved, I doubt it will fully stop. I cannot help with that. None. Mirak had this. It is a dark thing, unnatural. He came. Seek him out to the south. Be cautious, Dragonborn. There is something else at work here. Allmaker shall...
Prove that. Does he?
Go!
Why you'd leave your homeland behind and venture here is beyond. sleep here alone.
Guess it's all clear now.
When the tide goes, we'll go with it. This should be good.
Someone do something.
And when the world shall listen, the world shall see.
Hey! We got a debtor over here!
Whoa.
That's it. What? Whoever did this is dead. You hear me? Dead.
Hey, we got a debtor over here.
know things. Hidden things. Things you aren't supposed to know. You don't believe me. No one does. They don't want to. Good idea. They might... Secret hidden thing? The secret kind. The black book. It shoved them in there. My fingers are too short. Oh no, I didn't. But don't go. You... By Eastmere, you won't leave here alive.
From that look on your face, I'm guessing you've never seen a Silt Strider before. This is Dusty. I personally trained her from a lava. Feels like a lifetime ago now. She hasn't been in traveling condition for quite a while now. I've tried to let her go off on her own, but she insists on staying here. We get by trading odds and ends with the locals. I've decided to stay here and make sure she passes in peace. Every once in a while, a local makes it out here, although they usually... What would you like to know? Until next time.
Supposed to be in the tower assisting you?
This summoning work. If you must know, I am trying to get this Ash Guardian spell to work. Now let me concentrate. Besides, shouldn't you be worrying about the damage to the tower?
Master Neloth has tasked Alenia with repairing the tower. Why aren't you doing this in the lab, where it would be safer for all of us?
The lab is too small. Also, I need the Ashy Sword. Master Neloth knows that.
How am I supposed to get anything done with part of the tower withered like this? I don't recall inviting you into my tower. I do hope you make this worth my while. You refer to the tomes of esoteric knowledge that old Hermaeus Mora has scattered throughout the world? What could you know of them? Found one? Yes, and you read it too, didn't you? Don't try to deny it. You've got the look. I can see it now. Dangerous knowledge is still knowledge and therefore useful. Usually turns out to be the most, you Mirak. The one all the town folk are always chanting about. Well, I knew something connected with Hermaeus Mora was spreading its influence across the island. I wasn't sure that it was in fact the same entity as this legendary namesake of the Central Temple, although the villagers seem quite convinced. Oh yes, they're not hard to locate once you know how to look for them. I have one here that I've been using to locate more. Yes, I haven't been idle while this... But my book isn't what you're looking for. I'm quite sure it is unconnected with this Mirak. But I do know where to find a black book that can help you. Yes, I do. I haven't been able to get it, though. But maybe together we can unlock the secrets the Dwemer left behind. Forbidden knowledge was somewhat of a specialty of the dwarves, eh? You don't think they would just leave it alone, do you? It seems the ancient Dwemer discovered... I found their... But perhaps... Tuna Chardak, then. Follow me.
Maybe the book will say.
It's good to see you. We've made a bit of gold. Here, love. This is your share.
Dwemer certainly knew how to build for the ages. These towers have outlasted their creators by millennia. The book is housed inside that dome. I'll need to unlock the door for us. Let's get on with it. Is someone there? There you are! So you chose today to die? Dwemer of Nachardak appear to have been fond of these control pedestals. Luckily, I found a cube to operate it inside on my last visit. I sealed the door when I left to keep out ignorant meddlers. Let me unlock it. The book is just inside. So tantalizingly close. But trust me, no magic will open that. I'd have had the book already, if it could. No, we'll have to do this the hard way. If we can restore the steam supply to this room, I'm certain I can open it. As you'll see, that's easier said than done. This way, to the boilers. The city of 100 towers. In its day, it was the largest of the great Dwemer archives, and perhaps the most advanced. In the old stories, when the Nords came to conquer it, it said that Dwemer submerged the entire city beneath the sea until the invaders gave up. I have my doubts, but the city was a marvel of Dwemer engineering, now reduced to this. As you can see, most of the lower levels of the city are flooded, but it isn't hopeless. The old Dwemer pumps still seem to work. Watch. But the pumps only operate when a cube is in a pedestal. Unfortunately, they only have one cube. These 4 boilers provide steam to the room upstairs. They're shut down, but they still respond to the control cubes. So, if we can find 4 more cubes, we can turn these boilers back on and restore steam power to the room upstairs. Then I should be able to open the book's protected case. Bring that cube. We'll need it. Yes, here we are. This device shows the location of 4 more cubes in this section of the city. It looks like most of the cubes were moved to the lower levels, perhaps to try to control the flooding before the city was abandoned. Interesting. That would suggest that the city must have originally sunk during the first cataclysm of Red. This easy to find, although knowing that Dwemer has rather done it. These must be the great workshops of Nacharda. Impressive, even in ruins. In the city's days of glory, it was reputed to be able to assemble a complete autonomy in a single day. Much of the Dwemer's army in the Battle of Red Mountain must have come from here. Find a way to get to that next cube. Unfortunately, each cube tree shuts down the corresponding pumps, raising the water. We'll have to be careful. Let's see where this leads. Very good. By my count, we've found a total of 4 cubes, assuming you haven't dropped any of them. guess that must be the pump activator up there. But how to reach it? We'll need to get all 3 of these bridges down. That's it. Don't touch anything else. Quickly now. Huh? That was easier than I expected. I'm glad you were here to do all the hard work. With the cube I retrieved from the pumping pedestal, we should now have 5 cubes. Exactly what we need. Now we can finally see about getting those boilers started. You'll need the cube I picked up to start all the boilers. You'll need the cube I picked up to start all the boilers. Here, I picked up this cube for you. Shall we get on with it? It will now be as simple as using to turn on the 4 boilers. I'm going to head back upstairs and see if the reading room has steam. So, it could be a... matter to release the book.
All seekers of knowledge come to me sooner or later. I am Hermes Mora, the guardian of men, knower of the unknown, master of fates. You stand in my realm, mortal. You have entered my realm. You have sought out the forbidden knowledge that only one other has obtained. You are dragonborn, like Mirak before you, a seeker of knowledge and power. All that he knows, he learned from me. I know what you want. To use your power as Dragonborn, to bend the world to your will. Here then, use the knowledge you need, although you did not know you needed it. The second word of power. Use it to bend the wills of mortals to your purpose. But this is not enough. Mirak knows the final word of power. Without that, you cannot hope to surpass him. Mirak served me well, and he was rewarded. I can grant you the same power as he wields, but all knowledge has its price. Knowledge for knowledge. The Scar have withheld their secrets from me for many long years. The time has come for this knowledge to be added to my library. I know you will. And then I will give you the knowledge that you seek. Send the Skull Shaman to me. He holds the secrets that will be mine.
What happened? What did you see? Different people have very different experiences when reading these books. You're still acting surprisingly sane, too. What did he have to say? He must have wanted something from you. What secrets could they have worth keeping from old Mora? Sounds like a bargain to me. Hermaeus Mora learns some fascinating new ways to skin a hawker, and you become the second most powerful dragonborn that ever lived. Well, that gives me a lot to think about. We need to get back to Telmithra. I have some ideas about how to locate more of these black books. I'm Malakith! Well, that gives me a lot to think about. We need to get back to Telmithra. I have some ideas about to locate more of these black books.
Dior, you must be calm. I'm sure there's a good reason why you left us.
Something isn't right here. I feel it in my bones and I smell it in the air.
So, Hermaeus Mora. Old Herma Mora himself. So he is the source of Mirak's power. Of course. We have many tales of Herma Mora trying to trick us into giving up our secrets to him. And now he comes again for what we have. So it falls to me to be the one to give up the secrets to our ancient enemy. The Three Stone is still corrupted. The land is still out of balance. Yes. As shaman, it is... I believe that time is now. If I am wrong, give me the book. I will read it and speak to old Herma Mora myself. I will make sure he lives up to his part of the bargain. That is my hope as well. I am trusting that you will make this sacrifice worthwhile.
Father, you must not do this. That book is wrong. Evil. Against everything you have taught me my whole life.
I must, Freya. It is the only way to free Solstheim forever from Mirak's shadow. There comes a time when everything must change. Nothing that lives remains the same forever. Do not fear for me, my daughter. This is the destiny that the Old Maker has laid out for me.
I stand beside you, Father. As always.
I am ready for whatever the foul master of this book has in store for me.
The Skull yield of their secrets to me.
Father! No, stop!
I won't not for you.
Do something!
Dragon, you have delivered me the gift I requested. In return, I keep my promise as befits a prince of oblivion. I give you the word of power that you need to challenge Mirak. You
What
will
have you
be
done?
either a worthy opponent or his successor, as the tides of fate decree.
Father! What have you done? I think he knew what would happen. Go! My father sacrificed himself so you could destroy me and lift his master's shadow from the land.